Hi ladies, my name is Elisa and this is going to be my first vlog on trying to conceive, and specifically IVF. My husband and I have been married for 5 years, we've been together for 7, and we've been trying to conceive for 3. And the reason we're having some problems is male factor infertility. My husband Brian has Crohn's disease, and 2 of the medications that he's required to take affect his motility a lot and his count. RE suggested that in our case, we only try about 4 or 5 IUIs before we move on to IVF. Being that we were only dealing with male factor infertility, we didn't think about going to Clomid or any sort of a medicated cycle. So all of our IUIs were natural cycles because I do ovulate regularly. I have regular periods. So we tried the 4 or 5, just like the doctor suggested. We decided to meet with the IVF consultant to see what exactly the protocol would be, if we were interested in that, and more importantly, the cost, because Brian does actually have 2 daughters from his previous marriage, and they're 15 and 12, so we didn't want, raising a family already. We didn't want to put a burden financially on the family that we have currently to try to grow our family, even though me and him have no children that are biologically ours together. We didn't want to financially burden the family that we have, and so it actually was not in our plans at all. We met with the IVF consultant, but then we decided basically against it, because when they told us how much it would be, I was like, they might as well be asking for the moon, because there's no way that we can save up that kind of money. We just don't have that much extra money every month. I thought it was ridiculous. And in some cases, that makes it impossible for people, because there's no way they can. But after many tears and a few breakdowns of mine, my husband actually sat down and we went over all of our bills, and we decided that we were going to save, and we were going to do this IVF. We were going to do it. So when my coworkers actually found out that we had to do IVF, and they knew our trying to conceive struggles, they actually started a GoFundMe for me and my husband, which was so great. And so many of my coworkers and families donated more than I even thought I would ever get. And then after that, my husband is just really good with the bills and really good with the saving, and we just tightened our strings for a little while, and finally we had the money. So we're actually going to be doing IVF. Our first cycle will probably be in July, and this is just going to be my introduction video to introduce myself, obviously, to the TTC community out there on YouTube. I'm doing these videos because I was tracking my periods on a period app on my phone and noticed that there was a social aspect of it, and I clicked on it randomly after trying to conceive for like a year and a half, I think, and I think the women on that forum really saved my life and my sanity, and it was just this whole community of women who knew exactly what I was going through. It wasn't just trying to have a baby, it was trying to have a baby and dealing with infertility, which is a much different and hard thing to deal with when you don't have anyone around you that knows how you feel. But one of the ladies on that forum app, they actually posted a link to a YouTube video about a woman who was TTCing, and I didn't even think about it. I was never even a huge user of YouTube. I used to tease my kids for how much they used YouTube. But then I followed this link, saw these videos, and this video led me to another video, who led me to another woman, who led me to another video, and I was sucked in, and this whole world of women who were going through the same thing that I went through was just, it was really great to get access to. And currently I watch more TTCers on YouTube than I can even count. BB Hopes, everyone. Anna TTC journey, Missy Lanning, who is pregnant, and just so many. Sarah Loves Peter, Strength Beyond the Storm. I just watched so many of your guys' stories, and it gives me hope, and it gives me access to a community I had never even known existed. So I'm going to be putting my videos out there for the next few months, tracking my IVF journey. That'll hopefully lead to, in the end, me having a take-home baby. So just wanted to say hi, and I'm excited about the next few months and our journey. And so thanks, ladies, and I'll be talking to you. Bye.